One of the biggest mistakes leaders make when it comes to retention and engagement is that they spend their time with the wrong people. What I mean by that is that in any team, in any organization, in any community, there is a minority that is usually more vocal and more verbal and demands more than others. And so as a leader, it's very easy for us to focus on the needy, on that minority, because they ask for help more often. They want to talk to you. They want to have a talk. They ask for, opportunities. They ask for your time, and they ask for resources as well. So if they ask, then it's probably a human need just to give them, right? It's also in families with siblings, right? The child that is more vocal gets more attention, even more toys, So this also plays out in communities and in groups, and a team and organization, it's a group or community. So how do you deal with that? Because the consequences is you give your time to the people that are not going to multiply your time investment and your financial investment. If you offer training to those that are needy, how do you know who deserves and who should get your time? Why I say this is the biggest mistake? Because here is the criteria that you should use as a leader for you to assess how you should prioritize your people. So this is easy. It's the 80-20 principle. We know that this applies in most fields, but in this area, for example, we know that 20% of your people bring you 80% of your results. 20% of your customers bring you 80% of the sales. 20% of your sales rep bring in 80% of the sales. So this is true in every area. But when it comes to your team and your leadership, we know that 20% of your people bring you 80% of the team results. Now, the challenge is that many times the 20% that bring you results are not the 20% that are more vocal. The people that bring you results many times are focused on results, focused on working. They don't have time to complain. They don't complain about things. They do their work, right? That's why they're bringing results. And so how do you stay away and say no more often to the requests from people that just kind of get more of your time, and every time they want more and more and more, they're more needy, and focus your time on the ones that really will maximize and multiply your time. So if you give 2 hours of your time to one of your top performers, what do? They will multiply that. They will increase their performance. They will maybe mentor other people. So the criteria is, if this person quits or starts working against me, how is this going to impact us? It's going to impact us that it's going to stop all progress altogether. It's going to impact us that it will slow us down, but it's not going to stop us. Or is this maybe going to even help us if they leave or do not work with us anymore? And if your answer is going to stop us altogether, then that's the person you have to focus on. If someone is needy, it's asking for a lot, but if they work against you, meaning that they're not on board with your vision, or they quit, it's not going to impact your results, then they shouldn't be the person getting a lot of your attention, a lot of your time, even though they are needy and asking for it a lot. So think about that. When you spend your time with your team, who are the top 20? The people that if they work against you or if they leave the company, it will impact your results in a massive way. And flip that and spend 80% of your time and resources with these people rather than the needy and the one that asks for your time.